everyone, we're super excited for today's adventure as we hit the Bruce Trail in Ontario, Canada, just like we do every Saturday. This time, we're heading to beautiful Burlington, Ontario, where the trail has some awesome surprises. From crossing railroads to a cool pedestrian tunnel, it's going to be an epic hike. We can't wait for you to join us. Let's get going. We're about to cross a train track in the middle of nowhere. There's no crossing gate or warning lights, so we have to cross at our own risk. We stop and listen. Always stop before crossing and listen carefully for any approaching trains. Look both ways. Check in both directions to ensure the tracks are clear. Check for vibrations. Sometimes we can feel a train coming before you see it by feeling for vibrations on the ground or tracks.
All safety checks have been completed, and our hike continues.
This Bruce Trail is the oldest and longest hiking trail in Canada. It is almost 900 kilometers long, spanning from Niagara Falls at the U.S. border, all the way up to the Bruce National Park near the town of Tobermory on Lake Huron. Over the years, it has been bisected by countless roads and highways, where it has had to be modified to coexist with the province's growing infrastructure.
One notable feature that has impacted hikers on the Bruce Trail is the pedestrian pathway under Highway 6, which we pass through today. Its long, dark tunnel can feel a bit intimidating. Because of this, we're eager to learn more about the pedestrian tunnel in Burlington. Let's pay closer attention to this pathway as we continue our hike. In the Burlington local news, an engineer Eric wrote the details about the pedestrian tunnel under the Highway 6. He wrote on August 10th in 2022 that the maintenance of the pedestrian tunnel under the highway is not under the township of Burlington. It's part of the Highways Maintenance Authority. Here he wrote, "The Bruce Trail follows the base of the Niagara Escarpment, which is a huge geological rock cliff feature running through and around the Great Lakes. The escarpment's short section through Burlington crosses Highway 6, just north of the Highway 403 Highway 6 interchange, in an area called the Clapison Cut, because this part of the highway required a huge rock excavation up the escarpment. The trail crosses underneath Highway 6 in a pedestrian concrete tunnel. When the highway was expanded in 2007, a pedestrian tunnel was added to allow hikers to cross safely. While most roads climbing the escarpment switch back their way up, this pedestrian pathway cuts through perpendicularly, generating a huge rock excavation above and an equally huge rock fill below. Before 2007, hikers had to cross the road, dodging traffic. The widening of the road included adding a concrete barrier in the median and chain link fences on both sides for safety.
The highway now has 2 lanes in each direction plus an additional third northbound lane, uphill, for trucks.
The pedestrian tunnel is a cast-in-place structural culvert, measuring 2.9 mm wide by 2.6 mm tall, and is 50 mm long. All provincial structures are stamped with a serial number for inventory purposes, and with the year it was built, Eric wrote. The tunnel is 50 meters long and fully lit 24/7 for the safety and security of its users.
However, we ended up walking through the tunnel in complete darkness, as all the lights were out, and it seemed to stretch on forever. It was a pretty frightening experience. If we were in a smaller group, we definitely wouldn't do it again.
Eric mentioned the tunnel was built with more length than needed, allowing for a future road widening above. This is called future-proofing, which allows for the future expansion of neighboring infrastructure without needing any modifications, which makes sense. Because as highway widening, without this tunnel, it's impossible to cross the Highway 6 because of 5-lane traffic and concrete barriers and metal wire faces. Canada's longest hiking trail would interpret an inn would lose its bragging rights. The approach from the east side is similar to that of the west side, with a set of stairs climbing down from the original Bruce Trail alignment. We saw there are a couple of old abandoned stone structures immediately to the east of the tunnel on the Bruce Trail.
After that, the trail leads us through beautiful scenery. We usually hike for 4 to 5 hours, taking breaks to enjoy snacks and lunch together. Sometimes, we even share our food. It's such a rejuvenating experience, connecting with the Earth's energy. We always feel truly blessed.
Thank you all for watching.